This semester, the college's Board of Trustees reduced student tuition. What does that mean for your pocketbook? Despite the loss, the College of Dupage's homecoming was a huge success. We give you the play-by-play on Homecoming 2015 celebrations. And we take a look back at the fall sports teams at the college. All that and much more on this special edition of Courier TV News. Welcome to our year in review edition of Courier TV News. This week, we will be discussing college events from the past semester, such as sports, politics, and celebrations. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob Nardini, and with me today is Ashlee Berner, Editor-in-Chief of the Courier newspaper, and Kelly Wynne, News Editor of the Courier newspaper. Thanks for joining us. Let's jump right in and talk about the HLC report and where that stands.
So the accreditation agency, the Higher Learning Commission, they expressed their concerns about the college in May. They visited campus in July and sent their report back to us in October. Now, COD did not meet 2 of their 21 categories for accreditation, those categories being institutional integrity and effectiveness of administration and governance. So now COD has sent back our report and said, this is what we've changed since you visited. And now we just wait for a response. So there's a possibility we could be placed on probation, but even if we are, that's not going to change anything for students.
Thank you. Very important information. This fall, the premium parking permit program was discontinued. Can you give me the overall student reaction to this discontinuation?
At first, students were really bothered by it. They were, panicking where they were going to park because parking is always a huge problem at the beginning of the semester. So students who have premium parking really look forward to having their space saved. But after it kind of died down in the first couple weeks, students kind of just calmed down, and there's always going to be parking. So it was bad at first, but it's really calmed down. So
that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. The Waterleaf restaurant, after much controversy, it finally closed. Can you give me more details about that?
The administration was really using Waterleaf, so it wasn't really being used by students. So the board really wanted to change that, and they now have turned it into a learning environment strictly for students. So there's classrooms and real life, like hands-on activities and things for them to do. So it's really more geared towards students now. So.
Okay. This one's for you, Kelly. The student tuition in spring is going to be lowered. Can you give us an idea what students will be paying per credit hour?
It's going to be $135 for in-state students or in-district students, $322 for out-of-state student or out-of-district students, and $392 for out-of-state students. That's per credit hour.
Great information. And the Buffalo Theater Ensemble in 2014 was cut from the college. Do you think their efforts at the recent board meetings will help maybe bring that back sometime soon?
I think there's a really good chance. They have a lot of supporters behind them. They've put up some really good arguments. It's really just going to depend on if the college and the MAC have the finance to support it.
Okay, great, thank you. This entire fall semester, there was a lot of news about our former college president, Dr. Robert Bruder. Can you maybe go into some more detail about that?
Yes, President Bruder was fired in October, and after that, he filed a lawsuit against the Board of Trustees, the Clean Slate members, and the college for wrongful termination. When he was terminated, they did void his severance package of $763,000, and so that's kind of where that stands. Now, the Presidential Search Committee has been formed, and they've been examining potential candidates. They haven't set a time limit to their search. It's just going to depend on, when they feel they found the right fit.
Okay, thanks. In October, there was another mass school shooting, this time in Umpqua Community College in Oregon. A few days later, the College of Dupage received a bomb threat. Can you give us any updated information about this bomb threat?
We don't have any current updates, as the police have remained very confidential with what they've found, if anything. But what we do know is that immediately after the threat, they did come out and say it was found to be a hoax.
Okay, great. That's good to know. It's good to know. And more upbeat news. We celebrated Homecoming 2015. Can you give us more information about the celebrations?
Yes, this was our second year celebrating Homecoming, and I would say it was very successful again. I think the more years that COD will incorporate Homecoming, it's going to become more and more popular. But the events, they had great turnout for all of their events and everything, and it's just it was a lot of fun. So.
Great. Chaparral Sports has had an interesting run. Here's Dan Pignato with a look back at COD's fall programs.
Football did really good this year. They only lost one game at their homecoming game. This is the second year in a row we've had homecoming, and sadly the second year in a row we've lost that. But other than that match against Iowa Western, we are 4th in the nation right now. Tennis did phenomenal this year. They got first place in the regional tournament at Harper College. The regional tournament, if you're placed first through third place, you automatically get the qualifying position for nationals, which actually happens in May of next year. Volleyball, they had an interesting season as well this year because last season they actually did not have a season at all. Last year, there wasn't enough players. It was a very unstable roster. And due to that, they had to pretty much shut down the entire team for last year. This year, we hired a new coach named Tolis Koskanaris. He has a great repertoire. Next season, I know we're going to do better because we're going to have a lot more experience than this year, and we're going to come back even harder. Both men's and women's soccer team did phenomenal this season. Both teams had a really successful win-loss ratio. I don't know the exact stats offhand, but they did a really awesome job. The women's, for example, they were undefeated in regional conference, Region 4, Division 3 NJCAA. They beat all the teams. They got first place in the regional tournament as well. They won their district matchup and then went to nationals. The team got 6th place actually at nationals, which is still a phenomenal score to get going to nationals and having that experience as a team. With the men's side, on the other hand, they got 2nd place in regionals and they lost against Morton at home on the regional final. They lost 3-2, and they had a really good season. They have a lot of good players as well. Although this isn't COD related, Katrina, a women's cross country runner here, competed in the Dr. Pepper scholarship competition and won.
And I just recently won the Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway during the halftime throw at the Pac-12 championship game. And I had to throw footballs. It was a really tight game. My competitor, Isaac, he came in really clutch. He was like really close. He was 16-17 was the final score. It was really nerve-wracking, but I'm really happy that I go to COD and I get to represent this school. And I'm really happy that everything happened, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future.
There was a lawsuit in November that was filed. Can you give us a little more information about the allegations?
Sure. Yes, a former COD student, Jacqueline Pizzera, filed a lawsuit against COD officers Raul Valadares and James Tamburino. Now, she is suing them for excessive force during arrest. She was put under arrest for trespassing after not showing her identification to the police after she was approached for smoking on campus.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. The College of Dupage Study Abroad program is officially #1 for total study abroad students across all community colleges in the nation. CNTV reporter Tarek Fayoumi recently attended Global Education Week at the college to find out more about the study abroad program.
The College of Dupage Study Abroad and Global Education program offers students combined classroom work and field experience. These courses provide students with the opportunity to get involved with the arts, communities, outdoor adventures, and much more.
This is a chance for faculty who have developed programs in international education, taking students all over the world. It's their chance to come here, have a table, talk to students. I think it's easier for a student to register for a class if they know who is leading them around the world.
The study abroad programs have an opportunity to talk to students, try to get them to go to Costa Rica or Germany, Spain.
COD students can study abroad almost anywhere in the world for a summer or a full semester.
I went on Study Abroad 2014. It was an amazing experience, getting to live with a host family, learning about the culture, the Italian language, and just experiencing the Italian life in general was just fantastic.
The study abroad programs are organized and led by other colleges. COD students participate through agreements that allow them to earn COD credit and maintain financial aid through COD. For more information about field and experiential learning, contact the department at 630-942-2356.
That's all we have for today. I'd like to thank our guests, Kelly and Ashlee.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
It was a pleasure having you here, and congratulations to you. I hear you're graduating in December, and you're heading off to North Central.
I am. Thank you. I'm really excited.
Good luck with your future, both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'd like to thank everyone for watching this year. This semester, Courier TV News received first and third place award for Best Newscast at the Illinois Broadcasters Association Silver Dome Awards. To celebrate Courier TV's news success, we leave you with this behind-the-scenes video. I mean, blooper reel. Their blooper reel, not mine. I don't make mistakes, but hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful holiday season. We'll see you in 2016.
The next Board of Trustees meeting will be on Thursday, November 19th at 7 p.m. Gobbledygook.
It's a big spider. Zoom in on this. Oh, I feel bad I killed it. You know how like flies come in and you could just like Oh, I feel bad for killing that spot.
Did you get tickets to see Star Wars?
No, I did not.
I'm just down below the test.
COD received a bomb threat this week and canceled. Come on, guys, really?
And when he's not part of a winning team at work, Chris is part of a...
Take 2 or 3 steps.
I got that on camera too.
Earlier this week, I had an in-studio interview with Chuck Courier, Vice President of Information Technology, and Paul Cervantes, Professor of Meteorology at the college, to discuss COD's plan for bad weather. Yeah, we're going to do that again.
Yeah, we are.